Okay,
sorry for that.
that's fine, ma'am. No issues. So we'll continue. So rock software now it's rock software attack. In rock software attack, a form of malicious software which found in internet like a hacker uses in internet fraud, and using that software he sends a payload and misuses your information or anything. And malvertising, it is like it's a combination of malware plus advertising, sending a malware to advertise, and drive-by downloads, sending virus or something using this uh, or anything. You have you noticed whenever you send js file in mail, this it shows an error. You cannot send javascript file in email. So it is the thing. It is what Google is trying to protect consumer security. So sometimes what happens in javascript, a virus can be formed or formulated. So what Google does is it does not allow you to send a JavaScript file. And then comes man in the middle attack in cryptography and all computer software, computer security. A man in the middle, monster in the middle. There are many names called for it, and it's a type of attack where attackers interrupt an existing conversation in the middle. Like say earlier, what used to happen if you are having a telephone line or anything, so a man in the middle will he can steal your data using that cable. But nowadays it's using this wi-fi and all, it's become even more easier for a hacker to hack your computer. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is a body of technology, where processes and practices designs to protect your network computers. Somebody's mic is mute yourself. Yeah. So, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is a body of technology where processes and
हेलो सर.
practices designs.
सर एक बार DDoS के बारे में बताइएगा प्लीज.
Can you repeat? Hello.
हेलो सर.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What?
सर DDoS के बारे में एक बार बोल दीजिए.
Yes. It's DDoS is also called a denial of service attack, or we call it as DOS attack. And here, what happens is, let's say there is a website, and in website we send a numerous number of traffic, and which makes administrator to unable to identify who is the true one and who is the fake one. Let's say earlier what used to happen, let's say you are having email id, and in the email id, if someone is sending a malicious number of files or emails, emails storage will be out, and it will start it will stop responding. Also, I'll give you example of have you seen Instagram story? When you open that Instagram story or WhatsApp, sorry, Instagram crashes. Have you seen that? So it I can take it as an
Yes sir, yes sir,
example of
sometimes.
cross attack. So what happens is there is in that image or story, the size of the image is so large that it is unable for Instagram to process it. So exactly this thing happened in this also. Also, I'll give you one more example. Like even when you're using WhatsApp, so So sometimes when a person sent a long message or a paragraph, a long paragraph, what happens is your WhatsApp crashes earlier. So what WhatsApp did, when there is a long message, they will add a small icon called read more, and you have to click on that read more, and further you can scroll down and read other things. Okay, so this is a thing which WhatsApp did to prevent this. So basically, DOS attack is sending masses or numerous number of files, and it makes administrator to unable to handle that. Is that fine? So further, we'll
Okay,
discuss
okay, sir.
about DOS attack. Also, we'll go in detail of DOS attack. So basically, you understand what DOS attack is for now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ensuring cybersecurity requires coordination of efforts throughout an information security, and this includes application security. It mainly focuses on keeping software and devices free from cyber threats. And then there is information security. It is basically protecting the integrity and privacy of the data. So you are protecting organization from possible data breaches here. And then there is network security. It is practice of securing computer network from intruders, whether it could be targeted attackers or simple malware. Moving on, there is operational security. It can it includes all the processes for handling and protecting data assets, the permissions with which users usually use that when they are accessing network procedures. And when it comes to network security, there is an important topic which is called as 7 layers of network security. Actually, the thing is, 7 layers of network security is one of the fundamentals which we'll learn in future as well. And the procedures and determines how they're determining data from networks. We'll all discuss it in detail in coming for the sessions. And then there is some more thing like disaster recovery or creating a backup. And these things are important in cybersecurity because you cannot say what happens or what can happen to your network. So as a backup, you create all the backup things. Like for example, let's say there was yeah, see, security, the hacker can attack you in any way. So let's say hackers' main motive is to take all your private information. So you can do anything. So as a safer side, what you can do is you can always create a backup for your for your data, so that whenever if a hacker attacks, so there is a chance that you are having your safer side, that your data is safe. But the thing is, one more thing is, whenever the hacker hacks, we have to make sure that most of that our sensitive information is not hacked, or the hacker has not gained access to our sensible information. So when it comes to fundamentals of cybersecurity, uh, there comes a concept called CIA trade and cybersecurity. CIA basically stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Now let's explore the CIA trial. So confidentiality. Confidential is about exactly what it sounds like. Keeping your information secret. It is protection of information from unauthorized people and processes. Let's consider a simple example. Would you like the thought of your private health information or financial information falling into the some stranger's hands? So definitely not, right? We will not like our personal information or physical, like even now we can say like uh, COVID situation. Many of the people take many sensitive information from people, and they misuse that. Also, recently I saw a app where like It's a app where they ask you to scan your thumb, and then it will show oxygen level. So I suggest you not to use that, because after when in the tab when they take picture of your thumb, a hacker misuses your thumb information. Because see, now your thumb is linked to most of your account, your Aadhaar card, bank account, everything. So there are many cases where it is misused as well. Similarly, no business owner likes the thought of business information being disclosed to their competitors. If when the business information is leaked to the competitors, it creates problem to the businessman. Then it comes integrity. Integrity refers to its information. Integrity refers to protecting information from being modified by unauthorized party. Say there is information, or some random person gets into your network, and if he modifies the data, then it will be a huge loss. So here also I'll give you example. So what happened, it's like not example, not a hacking kind of thing, but it's my friend was working in a company, and due to some error in the code, what happened was, if there were 200 contacts, 200 users in the database, and 200 database, all the 200 uh, database was changed just because of single code. It was like one line code, and because of that all data changed. So when the data changed, what happened, let's say there's someone like Parikser or anything. So the all 100 data got the same phone number, and then from that software the message was going to the same person. Then the person gave a complaint to the organization, and then the issue was solved. But solving the issue was difficult, because there was no data and all. But fortunately they found a backup for the same data, and they solved the whole issue. So the same thing may happen. So hacker may get into your system and change all the data, and once the data is changed, it will be a great problem. So when if you're even if you're having company, you'll not like others, like your users to suffer, right? So this is the thing. So next comes availability. Availability is assurance that system and data are accessible by unauthorized users whenever they need so. So if we cannot access the data whenever we need it, we are definitely not secure. So you know what CI triad is. CI triads are broken down into like confidential, integrity, availability, and in confidentiality we can take as installing spyware like Keylogger. And in Keylogger, what happens is everything your whatever you type is tracked in the Keylogger. So once a thing happened in a school where a Keylogger was installed in a computer, and when teacher was making forming the question paper, it was all saved in the keylogger. And then the student misused that. So it is like teachers did not notice that the keylogger is installed, but this is how the confidentiality was broken. Also, meanwhile, the teacher logged in to some website. His personal information was also leaked, but he did not misuse that. So keylogger, that most of you might have heard what keylogger is. So in keylogger, what happens is if you're typing something in Microsoft, there comes user entering Microsoft time and what he typed. So as a countermeasure, we can like use encryption, biometric verification, many things, because keylogger cannot detect that. This is example. And when it comes to integration, we can the example of like web penetration, unauthorized scan. Penetration means illegally entering to the particular area, or remote controlling or anything. And to prevent that, we can use cryptography, hashing, intrusion detection, anything. So these are the countermeasures for integrity. And availability, as I told, DOS attack, ransomware attacks, distributing power, and DOS attack. This thing can be minimized by regular backup, data replication, this thing. Because say and there is a ransomware attack, and in ransomware attack, a computer the hacker asks you for demands you for the money, and in that case, I'm sure that ransom we cannot pay that amount of money, but as a alternative we'll be having our regular backup. And these three pillars of cybersecurity are people, processes, and technology. So people in the organization should be aware of what is happening and how the things should be secure. So say in many of the organization, what happens is people are the sole responsible for this hacking thing, and most of the information uh, is leaked by people only, the employees working there. And say there is you might have heard of Paytm scam. One of the top leaders misuse the information and processes. And if you're working in the organization, you should create a prototype how things should work, and ensuring that we can ensure there is a data security and technology. So the organizations should be updated with the technology, because new technology the hacker can exploit the new technology. So this is it. This was all about basics, and we'll also learn go everything in depth, one by one. Every concept will go one by one. So in today's assignment, you'll have to say a history of cybersecurity, why cybersecurity is important, and past ransomware attacks. So recently in my area also, a cyber cafe was attacked by a ransomware, and they were asking for around 30,000, $50,000. So usually when a ransomware attack happens, the hacker asks the amount in cryptocurrency so that it is not tracked. So I'll assign you the assignment for the same, how to like to find out, to investigate or research the thing, history of cybersecurity. So is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Actually coming to yesterday's topic, many of the things are many of you texted me regarding this website thing. It was not publishing in GitHub. So everything is clear. Uh, uh, I will tell you, like when you're uploading in GitHub, I'll show you a common error which is happening, which you're getting. If anyone is getting error while uploading to the GitHub, uh, see when you're uploading a file to the GitHub, see when you're uploading a file to the GitHub, you have to upload files like this. So I'll show you one more example. Shweta ma'am was getting a error. So what she did was uploaded this file directly here. So when this file was uploaded, the website was not loading from the GitHub, and there was error occurring at that time. So what you have to do is you have to upload the files inside the second thing. Say you have to upload these files, select these files, and then upload it, and then it will work all fine. Is that fine? Everyone is done with your portfolio?
Yes, sir.
Uh, what's the
No, sir.
what's the problem? Any problem you're facing? See, if you're like if you're not good with coding and all, either you can pull out a source code and edit it, or you can also use templates from WordPress or any of the software. So that doesn't matter. But the thing is, I want all of you to have a GitHub, sorry, portfolio. Any doubts?
No, sir, no.
Mm, regarding this term, portfolio uploading or publishing thing?
Sir,
Yes.
if now today's session is completed, then can you once summarize overall about portfolio, about yesterday's
Yeah,
session?
yesterday's thing. Okay, fine. So you have knowledge about this HTML and CSS, right? Like HTML. So you have to create.
Yeah, basic, sir.
So I'll say. So basically, what you have to do is you have to create a portfolio. So portfolio is not no, is not important for this our organization only, but it's important for you. For so whenever you apply for a company or anything, so portfolio is important. The portfolio, like if you're having a portfolio, it will show a positive impact to the organization. Okay, so the first thing is you have to create a portfolio. So after creating a portfolio, I'll not go deep into it how to create and all. So you know how to create a HTML file or a portfolio. Okay, so let's say mm so all of you see once again. So I'll show you how to publish it or host it free. Okay, so here is a file which Shweta ma'am has created. She has used JavaScript as well. It's a beautiful website. We'll see now. So what you have to do is first of all you have create a file or HTML file in your portfolio locally. In case if you're coding it through HTML. So after that, go to GitHub, go to repositories, create a new repository, and give it a name. New repo, anything. This name should be anything of your choice. And then you have to add github.io. Okay, so this thing you have to add, and this name new repo you can add anything of your choice. So now let's say I will add new rep itself, then add it to public, and then create repository. Just a second. Yeah, sorry. So here your repository is created. So what you have to do is upload an existing file, click onto it, and then add all your files here. Select all the files inside this folder. No, don't directly add this folder. Go inside that, select all your files. Index should be in the main, and this thing, the everything as it works in a system. Select all the file and just drop it here. Okay, and then meanwhile add a comment here, uh, for demo. then add any description, demo or something, and then commit the changes. So once it is uploaded, go to settings. See settings here. Go to settings. Uh, Go to GitHub pages and then click here. Check it out here. And here basically source will by default it will be none. Select it to main and then save and see. So this site will be published in this link. So it will take some time. So maximum time the GitHub says is 20 minutes, but it will be published soon. See, so it is done. So your website is hosted in free and you'll get the domain also, no issues. So this is the thing. This is the portfolio and you can do the same thing. You can upload your website in same way, or else you can create your website in WordPress or anywhere. But I want a portfolio from all of you. And if you're having custom domain, add a custom domain here, and that's done. Okay, is that fine? This was all
Thank
about
you,
this.
sir.
Yes, it was all about this today. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, others. I will share the PPT in the group. Today's PPT. Mm, okay, then let's end today's session. So from tomorrow on, we'll go to the core concepts of this. Tomorrow we'll study about data breach and tomorrow we'll study about data breach and vulnerability. We'll see some practical examples of that also. So for today, it's basic thing what cybersecurity is, what is tried, and that's it. Okay, is that fine?
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
So stay safe, take care. And if you're having any doubt, you can ping me up. So I don't think there is any doubt in today's session. But regarding portfolio and portfolio thing, you can text me. I'll reply you. And we'll soon have practical sessions of most of the things we discussed today. Yes. So we'll see you off. Take care.
Okay, sir.
You
Thank you,
can
sir.
leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Sir, please share the PPT in WhatsApp group, sir.
Yes, yes, I'll share it.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. If you're having any doubt, you can stay and ask. Manisha ma'am, your doubt is clear regarding this website? Uh, Praveen sir, any doubts?
Sir, yes, sir. I have created my GitHub account, sir,
Okay,
and I
okay,
uploaded some files, and those files were uploaded.
okay. Can you share your screen?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Manisha ma'am, your problem is solved regarding this website.
Hi, sir. Problem is solved.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, welcome. Unmute yourself. Yes. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
सर
Yes.
आप देखिए सर,
हाँ हाँ, क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
सर इसको मतलब सर अकाउंट तो क्रिएट हो गया, इसको मैं एक फाइल को अपलोड किया था,
हाँ, ये
तो
फाइल
सर
किस
द
चीज़
फाइल
के
वाज
बारे में?
अपलोडेड, लेकिन अभी आप बोल रहे थे कि कुछ को थोड़ा वेबसाइट तैयार करना है करके।
नहीं, ये फाइल किस चीज़ के बारे में है? कौन से लैंग्वेज में है?
सर ये कुछ लैंग्वेज वैंग्वेज नहीं है सर, ये सिर्फ मैं एक मतलब आप कल बोले थे ना, अगर कुछ एरर लग रहा है तो आप आपको बोले के लिए कहा था, इसीलिए मैं बस एक बार चेक किया था कि अपलोड हो रहा है कि नहीं।
नहीं, अपलोड तो हो जाएगा, लेकिन अगर तुम्हारे पास बेसिक HTML फाइल है तो वो ट्राई करके देखना।
अच्छा ठीक है सर। तो
हाँ
सर मैं एक वेबसाइट को बनाऊंगा, एक छोटा सा वाला, उसको अपलोड कर देखूंगा सर।
हाँ, वही एक छोटा सा बेसिक HTML फाइल क्रिएट करना, उसको अपलोड करके देखना। ये वर्क नहीं होगा,
ठीक है।
क्योंकि एक लैंग्वेज चाहिए ना।
हाँ सर,
ओके
ओके सर, वही जरूर सर।
ओके, फाइन।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
यू आर वेलकम। You can leave the meeting, others.
यस सर, थैंक यू सर, बाय।
Yeah, welcome.